Ang mga relo ay matagal nang nandito sa mundong ito. Ginagamit ito sa pag-measure ng time. Ginagamit ito pang flex ng luxury or as fashion. Today, we're going to be diving into 5 luxury watches and their affordable alternatives. Firstly, we have the Patek Philippe Nautilus Perpetual Calendar. It's a really nice masterpiece that exudes luxury and sobrang ganda ng craftsmanship ng pagkagawa ng mga Patek. However, not everybody has the budget to buy one. If you're gonna buy this watch, approximately 4 million pesos sa store, but you can never buy it in the store kasi lagi tayo naka-waitlist, under reservation. So, you're gonna buy from a reseller who's gonna charge 9 million para sa watch na to. Now, we're not super rich, na we're just gonna buy a watch na ganun-ganun lang, di ba? But, luckily for you, meron akong alternative for you today. This is the Sanda 7053. The Sanda 7053 is a calendar watch. So it means yung mga sub-dials niya on the dial tell you the date, the week, the hour of the day, and may 24-hour clock dun sa baba. It's a 40mm dial with a 42mm case, and it fits everybody. Wala pa ako na-meet na tao that has this watch and it didn't fit them. My dad is 6'2", my mom is 5'6", they both have it. So, this is a very good watch at only 2,554 pesos. Oh, mura, di ba? Pero same quality, same look. Only for 2,500. Now, one of the more classic watches, one of the most important watches in history is the Cartier Tank. One of Princess Diana's favorite watches back when she was alive. I've seen Catherine Bernardo wear it in the first 5 minutes of A Very Good Girl. I've seen J.K. Labajo wear it, but the reason why I got it was because of Johnny Depp. So the Cartier Tank would cost you somewhere from 150 to 200,000 pesos. It depends pa kung saan ka tumitingin, but usually that is the ballpark. But luckily for you, Sanda has an option for you as well, and this is the Sanda P1108. This is the only leather Sanda watch in my personal collection. Now, it has the same exact features, same exact sukat, 27 by 28 millimeters with a 230mm band, and it is adjustable. So, it was meant for girls, but lately nagiging for guys na rin siya, and I personally have one for myself. Now, on to another legendary watch. My dad owned 3 of these before. The Rolex Daytona. This watch has become synonymous with precision and style because of the timers on it, and pinakasikat siya bilang Panda. Seiko has its version with the Seiko Panda, pero let's face it, hindi lahat ng tao, again, would be willing to buy a watch this expensive. So, we have another alternative for you, the Sanda 5306. Now, this is a bigger watch with the 38mm dial and a 50mm lug-to-lug, 260mm oyster bracelet with the double lock ng Sanda. This is only 2,344. So, it's a very budget-friendly option. When we go live, mas mura pa yan. And actually, this version, me, my dad, and my brother, we all have the same watch. This is the watch that the 3 of us have. Now, it's a bit big on my wrist, but it still fits. Now, another luxury watch that I wish to own in the future is an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Now, this watch redefined luxury sports timepieces. But for those with a more modest budget, don't be afraid, nandito pa rin tayo. With the Sanda 7032. So, the Sanda 7032 boasts a 300-meter water resistance. Now, nung una, di din ako naniwala because 300 meters water resistance for a watch this cheap. I asked the owner of Sanda and he said yes, it's true. Now, it has a rubber strap so it can fit any wrist. Now, for girls, I tell them na it's too big for them, but what they do is they punch a hole and it fits them just right because bumabalot lang siya sa wrist. So, the Sanda 7032 is a really beautiful option. I prefer you get the white dial. And last but not the least, one of the most iconic watches of all time. Makita mo pa lang sa malayo, you already know what it is. It's the Rolex Submariner. Growing up, I was around a lot of Rolex Submariners. My parents, they had some. My titos and titas, lagi silang meron yan. Pinapahiram sa akin during events. Pero all I knew as a kid is I'm wearing a Rolex. I don't know how much it is, what's the value of it. Hindi ko alam talaga. But now, growing up and I'm in the watch industry, I see na wow, grabe talaga ang Rolex Submariner. But again, even myself, it would take a lot to convince me to buy something that expensive. So, fear not. Meron tayong alternative, and this is Sanda's bestseller, ang Sanda 1099. Now, it has the same exact features. Meron siyang, the water resistance is only 30 meters, but meron tayong rotating bezel. It's also luminous in the dark. Meron tayong date window on the side. And as of December, meron tayong 2 new colors that I had produced back in September, and they just launched. So that is Pepsi and Batman. That's the black blue and the blue red. Now, originally, the Pepsi and the Batman are GMPs. However, Sanda doesn't make GMPs, so I had them make them for the Submariner. Now, we have a lot more colorways coming out in the year, and hopefully they come soon because I'm so excited for those. The Sanda 1099 retails at 3,046 pesos, but when we're live, we only sell them for 1,100 or 1,200. And this is actually my personal favorite. I have 4 Sanda 1099s, and they're not all 4 colors that we sell. I customized some of them. So the 1099 and the 705V are the 2 watches that are our number 1 and number 2 bestseller because they fit almost any wrist. Universal fit. So it's a 42 and a 40. So kasya yan sa halos lahat na nabentahan namin. And I'm really happy with the quality and price point of these watches. Not to boast about the 1-year warranty pack. And there you have it, guys. 5 luxury watches and their affordable alternatives. If you want to look like you have a watch like this but not get a fake one, you have a different brand, and that is Sanda. Huwag kalimutan, guys, to let us know what your thoughts are on these watches down below in the comments. And kung gusto nyo bumili ng mga Sanda watches, we have Sanda Watches by Ryle and Lawrence on Facebook and on Instagram. And of course, to get them cheaper, TikTok namin. Live every night at 9 p.m.